What's going on, everybody? Steve DeCasa here with today's Nugget. Those of you who are watchers of my stream might have noticed that I did not do the stream in this format last week. I was actually working, so that's awesome. It was compliant with all the most recent COVID regulations and recommended protocols, but it means that I was on set Monday and Wednesday of last week at 6 p.m. So I did my best to covertly stream live from set, but it wasn't really informative. It was more of just a behind the scenes of what was going on. So I just left up those streams as is on this channel. You can check them out if you want, if you're into that type of thing. But now, this week, I'm back at it with the stream in its proper format. In today's stream, I started a new project editing a music video. We shot the video on our Canon 200 in a RAW format, but the camera also simultaneously records Proxy footage. So in this nugget, I kind of just talk about the difference between RAW and Proxy and why you would use those two things and why I would use Proxy clips in Adobe Premiere, in case you weren't sure what those words mean. So check out this clip where I explain RAW clips and Proxy clips. Enjoy. What I want to figure out is, now our camera shoots in RAW. They're called .crm files. I don't want to get into why we did that, but there's a reason. But simultaneously, it also records Proxy files. Now, Proxy files are the same file name, almost. The same length, the same clip. It's the same thing. It's recording simultaneously the RAW clip and this Proxy clip at the same time. The RAW clips are huge. They're very computer heavy. The Proxy clips are smaller. You can't tweak them as much. You can't do as much work with them in post because they're smaller. But what people do is you edit using the Proxy footage because it doesn't slow your computer down. You just make the edits. Then when you're done editing, you reconnect or you connect the RAW footage to the edits you made. So you have all this editing here, and what you do, you have all this editing, and what you do is you say like, okay, so all of this editing, even though I used the Proxy clips, unlink this work from those clips and link the RAW footage with these clips. All the editing in the timeline is just computer code. That's all it is. It's just telling the computer, go to this clip and go to this time frame, this frame, and then let it play until this frame. That's what that cut is. Then for the next cut, just go to this clip, this particular clip, go to that in point and that out point for that clip. So when you're looking at the timeline, you're not looking at the actual clips cut up. You're just looking at like the computer, all the computer thinks is that those things in the timeline are just like pointing at certain clips and what time periods to play them. So what actual footage is connected to those pointing can be swapped in and out. You start with the Proxy and then you swap out into the RAW. Because if you were to edit the RAW, it would be very computer heavy. You'd hit play and it would be like thinking, and then it would start playing. And then who knows if it would even be smooth. It would just be, might be like this. Because it's like, it's so big, such big data with like all the pixels are all there, you know, or whatever, that the computer can't catch up. So there you go. If you never heard what Proxy clips are and RAW clips are, there's an explanation for you. It turns out that I actually ended up being able to edit the RAW clips. Thank goodness. Apparently, the newest update of Adobe Premiere was able to read and ingest those RAW clips from our C200 camera. I had to lower the resolution. If I were to play them at full resolution, it was very choppy. But I lowered the playback resolution and it plays back fine. The quality definitely dips when I'm playing it back because it's very processor heavy. But I'm okay with the resolution dip so long as the playback is smooth, especially knowing that the footage is the RAW footage, and handing that footage off to a colorist, my business partner, is going to be pretty seamless since I'm working in the RAW files themselves. But anyway, that's today's nugget. Hope you enjoyed it. If you don't know, I stream every Monday and Wednesday at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on DeCasa Film and also simultaneously on twitch.tv/rethinkfilms, which is my company's Twitch channel. I also post the entire full replay of the stream over on youtube.com/rethinkfilms. So please, this is just a nugget of knowledge. If you watch the entire streams, there's a lot you can learn. There's whole veins of gold running through those mines. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. So head over there, watch the entire replay, or come here Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and watch live. But until then, happy filmmaking. Peace.